talk with Hayden and Chris, and we won't be talking about the Broncos, we'll be talking about the playoffs.
Well, before we start, there was some other news in sports unrelated to football. What happened in the swim world for Hayden Everhart?
Oh, I
weekend?
dropped 28 seconds in
Over 3 events.
Over 3 events.
Well, which events and how much did you drop?
The 500 free, I dropped 12 seconds.
That's huge.
In the 100 back, I dropped 5
seconds, which is big.
Yeah, and then in the 50 free, I dropped 10 seconds.
That was huge.
11 seconds, actually, yeah.
That was really huge.
Yeah.
There's also some rumors coming out of Team Everhart as far as swimming. There may be some team changes.
Yeah.
Coming up.
Possibly not.
It's early rumors.
Yeah.
So.
Possibly not going back to my summer swim team. Not swimming there.
And what would you do?
I would keep swimming for the Rapids, which I'm on right now, because they've helped me.
Which where you had all these big gains.
Yeah, which I've already dropped a lot of time with them. So.
Well,
the summer team is the team I'm usually on. I've been on that for the past 3 years, but I last year I went back, and that's last year was when I started like Rapids and the age group up.
New coach, age group, different age group.
Yeah, and I went back to the racket club, and their sets just weren't hard enough for me.
Okay.
Because I was used to being pushed till I was super tired, and then I got out of the pool, and I'm like, I'm not even tired.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
All right. Well, on to the football.
Yep.
So playoff week. One last week of playoffs, right?
Yeah.
4 teams left.
Yeah. Oops. Okay.
All right. So who is playing this week?
So this week we have the Green Bay Packers versus the Falcons, and then the Patriots versus the Steelers. And Green Bay barely got a win versus the Cowboys last week by a field goal in like the last 10 seconds.
Okay.
So 51-54, I think, was the score.
Oh wow, but that's a high scoring game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Quite a fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what about on the other side?
The Patriots and Steelers played last week, and I don't know what to say about that game. I don't about those games. The same ones. Patriots beat who did they play last week? I can't remember who they played last week. No, Patriots beat Houston out pretty good, but it was close at halftime. It was 13-14 at halftime against Houston, and then the Steelers. Who did they play?
So Osweiler's not going to make it back to the Super Bowl this year.
Nope, he didn't even go to Super Bowl. Well, he got the Super Bowl with the Broncos,
That's
but he got benched in the last game.
It would have been 2 years in a row with the team going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Not.
So what do you think? How did the? So why don't we focus on the Packers and the Patriots? Are they both looking strong enough to make it?
Yes.
They're both, historically strong teams.
Yeah. The Steelers have actually 1 minute, let me find it. The Steelers actually lead, I think it's 17 to 16 in the all-time record or something. So, but the Steelers do lead historically over the Patriots.
Oh.
More wins against them. And then the Patriots, they're kind of like a power team, so everybody expects them to get to the Super Bowl every year, or at least appear in the Super Bowl. I saw something on the NFL Countdown or whatever, and it said that the Patriots haven't gone 3 years without making a Super Bowl appearance.
That's why I asked about them. It seems to me that they, consistently in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, because they're kind of like a powerhouse team. They expected the Steelers, and I don't know about them. I don't know very much about the Steelers. So.
Okay.
Yeah, but.
All right. Well, what about predictions?
So I am
Scores.
predicting a 34-19 Steelers win.
Steelers win, nice.
Yeah, and then I'm predicting Green Bay to win 32-20. But the last time Green Bay played Atlanta, Atlanta won 33-32. So probably
close, tight.
yeah, it's gonna be a lot tighter than it usually, than it sometimes is. But yeah, and then I'm predicting a Steelers-Packers Super Bowl that happened. How many years ago was that? That happened. They lost. I can't remember what Super Bowl it was, but the Steelers lost to the Packers, like 34-20 or something. So, yeah.
All right. Okay. Any storylines from this week?
Well, can the Patriots stop, Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown, who are the Steelers, top wide receivers? And I saw something on Team Stream that said that the Steelers defense was no match for the Patriots offense. But the Patriots are losing one of their big wide receivers, Chris Hogan, and then they're also missing Danny Amendola. So that's two of their big wide receivers out for the game. So they'll be down two good wide receivers. And then, let's see. Oh, Madden also predicted, like Madden 17 with the ESPN one or whatever, predicted the Steelers to win also. And I didn't. I did my prediction like right after the last podcast last week, so I didn't know that Steelers were predicted to win too. And then, same thing with Green Bay was also predicted to win in Madden by ESPN. So we'll see.
Okay.
But this is the updated one. If I did it on my Madden, it would have been like 2 years off, 2 or 3 years off. Because I have Madden 15, so it's kind of fun. I still have Peyton Manning on my team, so on the Broncos.
Okay.
That wouldn't be correct. And then the quarterbacks and the kickers.
So what is that?
reason.
ESPN plays Madden 17?
They have like a whole department for these things that like simulates games and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
And they do that with the video game?
Yeah, they play that with the video game.
It's really interesting.
Yeah, and like
Video games really really are useful, huh?
yeah. But like I learned this, but I saw this thing that said the kickers and actually the kickers and the quarterbacks are actually going to be a big show because kicking is going to be big in these games because it's punting. You gotta punt in the right places. And there's different types of punts you can do where it's like knuckles to the left or it takes a weird bounce or kind of like pushes them to the sideline when they kick and then there's another and then the quarterbacks are obviously a big show because all these guys who are in here are all up for MVP this year. And Aaron Rodgers, Matt Ryan, Tom Brady, and Ben Roethlisberger, all those guys were up for MVP this year. So it's going to be kind of a fight. So I'm guessing they're not going to name the MVP till after the Super Bowl because they just won't know accurately if it's right or wrong to name this person.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Right. What about any other news out of the Broncos? Last week we talked a lot about coaching changes, but it's been quiet on that front.
Well, for the Broncos.
Anything going on at the Broncos organization?
Well, the Broncos hired a new special teams coordinator, and they hired a new special teams coordinator. I'm just getting questions for him.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we had more questions.
Yes.
Right.
New special teams coordinator and a new tight end coach. Surely that doesn't make, I don't know.
Not a huge deal.
Yeah, huge.
Okay.
The tight end doesn't make a huge deal, but the special teams coach is important because this guy, the guy we hired, Brock Olivo, I can't say his name. He was like assistant special teams coach for 2 years at Kansas City, so
Okay.
he's got experience. At least he's not coming from defensive coordinator to special teams coach or something.
Okay. How about Pro Bowl?
The Pro
Broncos
Bowl
and
is
Broncos going to the Pro Bowl?
next week, and there's skills competitions too there at the Pro Bowl, and there's all these fun things like dodgeball and stuff.
Oh, really?
And
Did the players play against each
Yeah,
other?
the players play against
Nice.
each other. And Akeem Talib and Von Miller are playing against each other.
against each other?
Yeah, and then some players that are going to the Pro Bowl are Von Miller, Akeem Talib, Darian Stewart as a replacement for I can't remember what he was replacement for, but and then Chris Harris Jr. And then Emmanuel Sanders, a wide receiver, got put in for Amari Cooper. Was, I don't know, out, I think, or just didn't go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And yeah.
How about quarterback changes?
Well.
Yeah, I see Romo on here. Is that a possibility? You don't think so?
Romo's interested in coming to Denver, but the Broncos aren't interested in trading for him.
Oh, okay.
The only possible way they'd really get him is the Cowboys would probably release him, and then trade him and then Broncos will hire him for a really low contract.
Oh, okay.
Even though we have a lot of cap space, they'll still release him and then hire him for a bigger sign him for a smaller contract.
Gotcha.
But I mean, they're not interested, but that's the only reason. But I think they should keep him, because what I learned is that when players have big years, they always have a fallback year next year. So the Cowboys had that with their quarterback this year. I know he's gonna have a fallback year next year.
Okay. So you have to rebuild?
Yeah, so they should keep Tony Romo for a backup to this guy when he, falls out a little bit, when he doesn't do so good.
Okay.
So, yeah. And then, well, the big thing with the Broncos is that right now they have a, what was that? Oh, they said that Paxton Lynch, the Broncos said that they're going to give Paxton Lynch every chance to start next season, and he's going to have to compete for the starting job in